Before we begin, viewer discretion is strongly advised. This testimony is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The courtroom was unprepared for what came next. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson entered with a face rarely seen. Broken, vulnerable, scared. Not here to promote a film, but to reveal a chilling secret. Taking the stand, he recounted a horrifying series of initiations allegedly orchestrated by Diddy Combs behind the scenes of Hollywood's glitz and glamour. What shocked everyone wasn't just what he endured, but who ordered it. Tears welled as he described Diddy's strange control over early Hollywood, including twisted rituals involving raw monkey brains, basement confinements, and forced loyalty through humiliation. The courtroom was stunned. No warning, no press leak, just silence broken by Dwayne's voice. He recalled 2001, transitioning from wrestling to acting after Scorpion King's success, hungry and naive. Diddy appeared as a key to Hollywood doors, inviting him to private, exclusive gatherings filled with producers and casting directors. But soon, the vibe shifted from networking to tests. Diddy asked, "Are you ready to bleed for greatness?" At first, Dwayne laughed it off, but unease grew. One night, summoned to a house at 2:13 a.m., Dwayne found himself alone for over an hour before silent guests arrived in black suits. Diddy dimmed the lights and played recordings asking, "Are you worthy? Are you ready? Would you eat what I feed you?" What followed was unthinkable. Blindfolded and driven to a candlelit room, Dwayne faced a table of men and Diddy holding a goblet of oily liquid. A steel tray was unveiled, steaming, raw monkey brain. Diddy declared, "Everyone who made it ate. Everyone who didn't vanished." The door was locked. Laughter echoed as Dwayne, trembling, took a spoonful. He said, "I don't remember the taste. Only the sound." The room laughing, then silence. For 30 minutes, they watched him endure the ritual. Then Diddy welcomed him to level 2. Dwayne's voice broke as he described the humiliation, fear, and isolation. He wasn't just enduring physical tests, psychological conditioning aimed at stripping autonomy and molding obedience. He described retreats where phones were taken, rooms isolated, food withheld unpredictably, and constant chanting enforced. It wasn't performance. It was submission, fear mistaken for loyalty. He wasn't alone. Others shared the same haunted expressions. Trapped in a nightmare none dared speak of. Opportunities came flooding in after, but always with string. Offers were assignments, not favors. Decline a request, and doors closed overnight. Diddy's influence spanned beyond music into studios, investments, and unseen alliances. Silence was mandatory, or careers vanished. At a private Hollywood Hills event, Dwayne witnessed masked guests behaving like prisoners, actors trembling, forced to prove their worth. That night, he saw the machinery behind the glamour and chose to leave early. He confessed, "I was invited not for who I was, but for what I could give up, my silence." He acknowledged the toll, anxiety, paranoia, isolation, and the difficult choice between survival and integrity. When other survivors began speaking out, including Cassie Ventura, he felt empowered. Silence protects the wrong people. Dwayne rejected the myth that success grants invulnerability. Behind the scenes, fear ruled. He said, "I stayed silent because speaking seemed too costly. But now, silence feels like betrayal." He addressed Diddy directly. "You made me believe sacrifice was the price of success. But that wasn't power, it was fear disguised." Speaking for those still suffering, he declared, "You don't get to define my legacy." As he left the stand, Dwayne's final words echoed. "This isn't about me. It's for those who can't speak." Hollywood's myth of justified abuse is breaking, not with rage, but with truth. He urged those watching to find courage. The silence ends now, with no fanfare, no cameras, just a man reclaiming his story. Like and subscribe to get more updates on the news.